Sunday. I'm not gonna wait for anybody to get on or anything like that because I'm on my way to work. I'm running late. I don't feel good. I've been sick. So I'm gonna just say what I gotta say and leave it at that. So my question of the day is Johnell X Young related to Diddy? In my opinion. Good morning, y'all. I haven't been on, y'all. I ain't been feeling good. I've had outpatient procedures, trying to go to work. Been down and out and some more stuff. But I'm trying to get it back together. And but I'm here. But so the reason why I titled what I titled is Johnell X Young related to Diddy. Now this is just my opinion from what I've been hearing and what I've been reading. Now when I say related, I don't mean blood related. I don't mean blood related. I mean behavioral wise. Such as you know, it's said to be in Hollywood there's these type of enhancements that cause people to be KO'd, and when they wake up, until they sit back, think, or you know, after some time they realize or remember what has happened to them or whatever. Now allegedly, we don't know how true this is because we are not there, but allegedly there is some type of usage of some certain things. I don't know, but if you follow along with the saga that he has put himself into, you'll see the videos and the proof of whatever people have found. Now mind you, I did say put himself into. Yes, because he actually put himself into this by antagonizing the original person that was being lied on and stuff like that. You know, he helped with the lies, pushed with them and everything else. So now things that are coming out are true, so to speak, because of the proof. Now mind you, proof tells you one or two things. Proof either tells you it's the truth or it's a lie. The proof that we have been seeing is coming from different people, different things, whatever. So is it the truth or is it a lie? We don't know. We ain't there, we can't say. But is he related to Diddy? Not blood related, but behavior related. Is he providing these young women with hey Amelia, is he providing these young, how are you today, love? Happy Sunday. Is he providing these young ladies with something that causes them to fall asleep, fall out, not wake up? Well, I don't know. We don't know. But it's mighty funny that there's multiple women that are saying this. When I look at it, I say, well, it could be possible, because Hollywood and people who are trying to make it in Hollywood or whatever have such a bad reputation and a bad name. And I find it funny that none of his cast members are hanging out with him or kicking it with him. You don't see them doing outings together other than the mandatory video shoots or promotional shoots. And then every time you see him, he's hopping and bouncing. And then I say also, I look at the person that he's with. Prior to her having them, the babies and stuff like that, her behavior was so erratic. Her behavior was like, whoa, you know, I look at some of the videos that she did where she was just like a whole different person. Like, what my thought process, did you do something to her too? That's my thought process. So what I'm saying is if she does not want to be put into the mix with this man and these allegations or these situations, if she knows something, she better come out with some proof and some information. She better come out with some proof or some information, or she is just as guilty as he is. She is just as guilty as he is. People say, oh, he couldn't, he could. Well, we didn't think R. Kelly or Bill Cosby or all these other many people were going to be able to it, but there's proof, right? Whether it's true, false, or indifferent. Diddy, millions of dollars proof. I mean, he is an actual man. He loves to do it. He loves to cheat. He loves to have women. And as she say, he ugly. And she already told us at one point that his thing was kind of small. She said it too. On one of her videos, she said it was little too. So I don't know. I'm not in the pants. I don't care. I'm just saying there are so many factors that focus on the reasons why it could be, while everybody was trying to focus on the factors of why it couldn't be on her side. Y'all need to find out if it is so and if it happened to her, instead of trying to defend him in every way. You need to find out if it happened to your friend, and in the process of finding out if she's got some information, whether it's usage or behavior or whatever it is, to help these young ladies find their voices. Because nobody knew who he was before her. So she put him on the map, so to speak. So I feel like it's her responsibility and her fault that this is happening to these women, because she's the one that gave him that the FaceTime. Nobody else gave him FaceTime. He was a whole man in some TV shows and videos, and only had 100, what was it, 100 or 1,000 followers? Like, y'all make that make sense. So I'm putting the blame back on her. You bought him out. You made everybody, you and your crew made everybody think that he was, hi LeBron, 6001. You and your crew made everybody believe that he was all of this. He was so great. He was this, he was that, he was a clout. And some of these people have fallen into that trap. So if y'all know something, y'all need to be saying something. Y'all need to put out the information so that these women can find their voices, and this man can be held accountable for the things that he is doing, just like everybody else who did it. So my thought process is the person who brought him out and put about how good he was and how great he was to all these people and made him feel like he was untouchable. This is if these alleged accusations are true. I think it is the people who brought him out and pretended as though he was such this great person and this great man. I think it is your responsibility to do the investigation to find out if these things are actually true, without shaming or harassing the alleged people that he allegedly done this to. So instead of y'all hounding them and talking bad about them and to them, they need to put in the work and do their homework to find out, is this true? With an open heart, as if it was them or their daughter or their niece or their auntie or their sisters or whatever. You know, that's what I'm saying about that. Because these are some horrific charges. Because I actually know several people who that happened to. And it was like life-changing in multiple ways. Some, it messed up their mental status for the rest of their life. Some, it messed up. No matter how you do it, it can mess up your mental status as far as trusting, or just your everyday mental, like where they become dependent on someone else because they can't function on their own. Yeah, it's not a good thing. So my question is he related to Diddy in that situation? Was he having them Diddy do it parties? I told y'all, sometimes I say stuff, it just be me thinking about different ways it could happen. But I told y'all when I first came on here that he was with somebody on that night of the accident, and how he came on. And then look what happened. Look what came up, all the proof. Hey, Truth Slayer. No, well, you know what? I enjoyed it because I'm alive and I'm well. But no, I think this was one of the worst birthdays of my life because I wasn't feeling well. I wasn't feeling well at all. I've been pretty much down since before that. And I don't really drink or anything like that. So I didn't even have no drink, none of that. I just didn't do nothing. My son actually took care of me because I wasn't feeling well. So I guess in that aspect, yeah, that was a great thing because I know my son, he'll be there to take care of me. But yeah, it was horrible. It was horrible. I slept, and then I went and had a procedure these off days, and then it was an outpatient procedure, and then I was still working, and then that wasn't good. Yeah, I'm putting my sunshade in. So yeah, what is it? I don't even know how many weeks it's been. The last few weeks has been hell on wheels, but guess what? I'm here. I made it. He brought me through it. But yeah, what I was saying before I go into work, yeah, hey, I'm here. You know what I mean? Anytime you wake up and you can get up and you can move along and whatever, shoot, you can't do nothing but thank God for that one. But truthfully, what I was saying is he related to him as far as behavioral wise? And then I was putting the burden on the people who came out here saying that he was such a great guy. He was the clout. He was this. He's that. He's great. He's wonderful. He's amazing. He's a good boyfriend. I think it's their fault if this is happening to these women currently. I think it's their fault because they put out a perception of this man that they did not know. You know what I mean? And then they drowned out everyone that was trying to show that other side of him. Like when he got on there and said he only see red, the click, that told the girl that he'll MERK her and they won't find her. But they drowned all those things out. All the putting hands and feet and spit and stuff on her that we were trying to show these, put out like we're supposed to do as advocates or you know what I mean? They were trying to hide all that. So they allowed all these young women who allegedly have encountered this behavior from this man, allegedly, they put these women in danger. So I think it is them who needs to put their feet and elbows to the ground and find out what happened. I think it's all her crew fault. They need to find out what happened and without shaming or beating up on the people that it happened to. It is their fault and they need to do it because they hid what we were trying to bring out because we were actually advocating for women that this has happened to. Yeah. Exactly. And it's said that that's what, people, they do out there. A lot of them do out there. So it's very well possible. It's possible yes and it's possible no. Either way it goes, it's a yes or a no. But it's up to, they made it seem like he was such a wonderful person, letting these women put their guards down. So they need to get to it, put their feet and elbows to the ground and find out without, whatever. They can find out everybody on this, on everybody in support of truth, business and whereabouts and locations. They need to put it on. They need to find out about him too. That's all I'm saying. Use their resources for something that's positive. But y'all know I wasn't gonna stay on that long because I was late for work. So I'm gonna run in here because I've been not going to work and having half days because I ain't been feeling good. So I got to get all the hours I can get. So I will see y'all later. Hopefully I don't have to go back to the thing today after work. and I will be able to come back on live to finish this. So hopefully later on tonight, after everybody goes live, I'll come back on. So after, you know, after everybody goes off live tonight, about 6 or so, 7 my time, which is 2-3 hours y'all time. I'm on the West Coast. I'll be back and talk back with y'all. Y'all be blessed. Have a blessed Sunday. And everybody say amen. Rock with me now. See y'all tonight.